to do a slightly longer warm-up just to prepare your body for what's ahead, that is fine. So all of these intervals end up at that sort of anaerobic intensity by the end of them. They get a little bit shorter and higher intensity once we're fully warmed up, but they're all the ones that kind of slightly make you feel a bit unwell. Don't want to do it just after breakfast. So here we go, 30 minutes or so. Just start warming up, get that flat road, comfortable gear on. The warm-up will kick in fairly quickly into a sort of 8.5 effort. And then I think we've got 5 or so different intervals. If you've got a watt meter, then in terms of intensity, or by the end of this, in the really short ones, you're going to be maxing out in terms of what maximum watts you can put out. A lot of these, you'll have that feeling that your heart rate's continuing to go up as you recover to start off with. Okay, a little bit more gear. We're just going to build the intensity and the gear over about 3 minutes, and then the last minute of the warm-up, we're just going to crank up the cadence until we've really opened up the lungs, started to really feel we're beginning to work at that higher intensity level. Relaxed in the shoulders. Tendency at high intensity is everybody gets really grippy, so try and think about your form. Okay, a bit more gear. Should be starting to feel like you're on a bit of a gentle climb. I don't want your leg speed below 85. We kind of warm ourselves up quite nice and quickly. So you should be starting to feel breathing heavy. Okay, and again, add some more gear. So we're going to go back to just about the intensity before we started the build. We're going to do this one in the saddle. We're going to do it on beat. So classic seated climb sort of cadence at 70. We've got 1 minute. I want this effort level at about an 8. Hold onto the beat. Another 45 seconds, then we're going to go back to that build like we just did. Trying to push ourselves up into that anaerobic, clinging on by the end. Another 15 seconds, and we build it. Are you ready? Build your leg speed. Roughly 5 each 15 seconds. Okay, here's 80 on the cadence. Starting to feel it. Shut your eyes if you want. I'll tell you when. And again, 85. Last 15. Whatever you can. Sprint. 10 more. Okay, drop back. Plenty of time between each one. With all of these, you will get good recovery time in order that you can really work into the effort. They're short and painful, but at least they're short. Okay, same cadence. Standing gear, you can take a little bit more gear because you've got the benefit of gravity. Get ready. Got another 10 seconds or so. Grab a quick drink. All right, start adding gear. So you're back at that sort of 8-ish effort. Slightly harder to build cadence when you're standing, so you could build by about 3 each time if you want. First build is coming in 5. Here it is. Pick it up. 73 to 75. Again, 3 to 5. Extra. It's about now. It really starts to kick in. Build again. Push through it. push out whatever you can. Another 10. 5. 4. And you're done. Like your heart rates continue to go up for the first bit of your recovery. Alright, slightly shorter. Whenever things get shorter, means the intensity's going up. Okay, we've got a 20-second gentle hill, followed by a 20-second heavy hill, followed by a 20-second sprint. So the gentle hill is at about an 8 effort, the standing hill is about an 8.5, the sprint is flat out. Add your gears. Gentle hill. You'll get recovery after each one, we're just doing 2. Flat out. In 3, 2, 1. Sprint it out. You've got what? See how high you can push them. 10 more. 5. And recover. I might indicate the cadence is really all about effort. Doesn't matter if you do it on a slightly lower gear and a higher cadence. Just push to hit that anaerobic zone, which feels like this. You can barely catch your breath. One more of those. Okay, another 10 seconds to recover. Then we're back on that gentle-ish hill. Here it is. Back at around 70 for the cadence, pushing a decent gear. Sit martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. You wanna live fancy, live in a big mansion, party in free. Alright, gear on. You better work, bitch. Heavy hill. You better work, bitch. Leg speed coming right down. You better work, bitch. Efforts up. Now get to work, bitch. You've cranked on quite a bit of gear. You're getting ready for the sprint. 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. That's 5. Halfway. That's it. No time to quit now. Just time to get it now. Pick up what I'm putting down. Pick up what I'm putting down. You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. Well, good news is we're halfway through the session already. Told you it was short and sharp. Look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. You wanna live fancy. two more, stylishly the same. Normally increasing intensity, you increase one thing or the other. These ones increase both. So the increase of effort is at the back end really sharp. So it starts relatively gentle. Starts at around a 7.5 effort. We're going to do one seated, but we might do two of each. So you want a gentle, gentle hill gear. Leg speed at around 80. Right, next gear. Add gear. Add cadence as well. So you're on a more of a hill gear. Leg speed's gone up by about 5. Effort's gone up to about an 8.5. Okay, this is the bit that hurts. Gear on, up to about 90. They're getting shorter, these efforts. Stay with it. Ready for the last gear. And sprint whatever you can. Pump the legs. Push through the pain. 10 more. 5. And drop back the gears. Incredibly easy to get those wrong in terms of the gear cadence combo. So, for those who did get it wrong, do it again. So you'll see what I mean by the suddenly kicks in. It's that sort of last 30-40 seconds where you're beginning to push into that anaerobic. Okay, 15 seconds. Do it all again. Alright, start adding some gear. That kind of crossover between a flat road and a hill. Back at 80 on the cadence. Back at a nice gentle effort. Enjoy it while you can. Pick up to 85 RPM. So not comfortable, but not too uncomfortable. Here we go. You're adding again. You're picking up again. This is the threshold to anaerobic. And get ready. Last gear. Whatever you can get. This is your anaerobic sprint. 10 more. prepare. So you're back at that lower intensity. You're going to stand. So you're on a classic, really a seated hill here, but we're going to stand. Get ready to come up. Here it is. So this time, leg speed at around 70. You're back at that 7.5-ish effort. Feels all very pleasant at the moment. Okay, first gear goes on. First pickup. 73, 75. Somewhere towards 80, 78 to 80. Right, last gear. Pump the legs. Anaerobic for another 10. 5. We'll do one more. Start. So if you start too hard, you get yourself caught out. Trying to find that point. Okay, next one. Exactly the same. Hill gear. Coming up at about 70. That sort of gear you'd normally sit on. Legs speed up towards 80. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Pump. Last 10. 5. Very nearly there. Right. 3. Basically, flat out. We're going to do a seated sprint a standing sprint and then a combined. Each one is 30 seconds. What you're looking for is by the end of the 30 seconds, you start to see your leg speed tail off. You've hit that anaerobic point. The muscles aren't getting enough oxygen. So start to put on a pretty chunky gear. So seated sprint, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Build and shut your eyes. Focus on your form, on your shoulders, on your pedal turn. Halfway. You should be feeling it kicking in the legs. They're burning. Last 5. All the way. So you should be feeling that rush in the legs. Got one there, we got that in a minute. It's my camera now. So, 2 more 30-second efforts. I slightly cheated on that one, I have to own up. So this time, heavy standing hill. Start to load your gear. You're going to come up nice and easy out of the saddle. I'll tell you when to start. In 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Can't really hold a sprint for 30. That's why you'll see it diving from any time around now. Last 10. 5. 4. Oh dear. Right, very last one. So you're going back to the standing sprint, and then you're just sitting 15 seconds of each, and then we're done. Deep breaths. Again, coming up gently, add your gears. And start to build it to a sprint. Nothing changes, just sit and pump for 10, 5, and you're there. And basically, that is it. Just keep pedals turning. Let your breathing calm down a bit. And as it does, focus on nice deep breaths. Give yourself a few minutes. Stay on the bike for a bit longer if you want. Just let your heart rate come down, do a few stretches. Okay. nearly done. I think I'm done anyway. So stay on the bike if you want. Remember to stretch, especially the legs, when you get off the bike. Alrighty, well done everybody.